Hello, hello. I know it's been a long time, guys, but it's me, Marco, with Tarot by Marco, and I'm going to be doing your reading for the week. Oh, I've been working a lot. My hours have changed. I'm back at the airport. Not that you care, but I'm just telling you anyways. But so instead of working in the mornings, I'm working at night now. But anyways, I want to say cheers. I'm drinking mango passion fruit tea. Pinkies up, babies. Pinkies up. How y'all doing? I miss you guys. I hope you're all doing well. And I'm doing well. I'm doing actually very well. I love my new job. Well, it's not my new job, it's my old job, but I'm not sweating it out at a warehouse anymore, so that's a good thing. I hope you're all doing wonderful. And as we are heading into Samhain season, we are in Samhain season. And what does that mean? It's the old Gaelic word or Celtic word for summer's end. So all the things that we've been working on throughout the year are starting to manifest. It's the final reaping of the year, spiritual and physical in those senses. It's also a time when the veil between the worlds, our ancestors and our beloved departed, is very thin, so that we can communicate with them. It's a great time to set up an altar for your ancestors, or be open and receptive to them. You might start dreaming of Meemaw and Grandpa and Pop-Pops and all your beloved ancestral dead. So I am shuffling the cards in front of you. He's like, well, where did that all come from? But that's the season that we're in, all right? So I am shuffling the cards in front of you because you know how we do it. We always do everything on the natch. And if it doesn't resonate with you, well, then I'm sure there's a reading out there for you. So I'm just going to be taking a look at the energies ahead for the week. And again, there's no dates, there's no time. So when you receive this message, that's the time for you to hear it. All right, my beauties, just let's breathe together and get in the zone as we connect to each other. I'm so glad to see you all again. I'm very happy to be back. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, let's go. Well, first things out that I'm seeing, speaking of manifestation and the reaping of things, I have the World card here. So the World card, oh God, that's a beautiful World card too, by the way, if you can see it without the glare, represents an ending and a new beginning. So it's telling me that all the things that you've been working on and everything that's been going on thus far in the year is now starting to come to its conclusion. It could be work, it could be romance, it could be any aspect of your life, but it's definitely something that you've manifested in your life. So it's an ending of a cycle, but every time there's an ending, there's a beginning. That's the beauty about the World card. It is an end and it is a beginning. It's an alpha and an omega kind of thing, if that makes any sense to you. And I have the Prince of Wands here, and I have the Three of Wands here. So, and if you see, I would say Leo is represented here, or at least that Leonic energy. It's blessed by the sun. And if you look at them, both these cards, the sun is in the background of both these cards. So we just finished a cycle, and now we're ready. We're excited about the new possibilities that are coming in. And again, wands are what you do and your will and your drive to accomplish them. Let me just take another sip of this delicious tea. I know I'm a nerd. I'm a Star Trek nerd. So it's a very positive thing to have. It's like, okay, I finished the cycle. Now I'm ready to begin a new cycle. And it seems like you already had some things in the works, because with the Three of Wands, it's not just surveying the land, it's starting to make the steps in your journey. So it seems to me that already I finished this project. Now I've been kind of thinking about a new project, and now I'm starting to implement those things. And well, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but I think that this year, or since the beginning of this year, for some of you out there, a lot of this had to be, a lot of this ending cycle, because it's under the world, is the tower. Now, there's no way to sugarcoat the tower, but it's telling me that the things that you have been doing, or the cycle that you've been on, you started to realize, hey, there's certain things in my life that don't work, or there's aspects about myself that I need to put to rest. See, the tower is all about removing falsehoods from the self, things that are not healthy and good for you. Remove them from your path, remove them from you, because the tower is something where you don't have a choice in the matter. If you've been procrastinating, it's like lightning hitting the building. It's like God saying, no, 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 no. I gave you a chance. Now I'm just going to grab you by your hair and I'm going to pull it all down for you. So it's a heavy duty card. So some of you have really gone through what we say, gone through the gigs, or you've been really, your life has kind of been turned upside down, but it's for your benefit. After the tower, there's always hope. The card that usually follows it is the star. But the next card I have is the Three of Pentacles. So just from what I'm seeing right here, I just want to this next cycle that you're going to be on, you need to understand that sometimes you can't go by yourself. The Three of Pentacles is all about cooperation, collaboration, working with others to achieve a united goal. So you can't do it by yourself. So if you've been wanting to do something, especially now that I see that you really want to implement something in your life, you can't do it on your own. That's, seeking advice, working with others, the people that maybe have a little more expertise than you, seek them out. But this is a team effort, guys. So if you want to begin anew and restructure your life, you're going to need help. You're going to need others to help you achieve your goals. The important thing is, it just seems like this week and this cycle, because I'm almost seeing it as almost a yearly cycle. Because in Samhain time is about the ending of all your productivity as we go into the dark times and become more introspective. But the things that you've been working on, we are coming to a close on that for the year, if that makes any sense. So I have the Five of Cups and I have the Ten of Wands. And guys, you can't be stuck on, oh, I wish these things had worked out, because of the Five of Cups represents depression, disappointment. It's an emotional thing, but it's like you're more concerned about the three little cups that have been spilled before you, and you're not paying attention to the two cups that are still upright. It's when we focus our emotions on the wrong things, or the things that didn't work out, and you're not seeing the things that did work out. Again, this is a common theme that comes up a lot in my readings. And it's all about how you focus the mind and the heart. Some things have to work, because that's, we always have a balance of two things. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Don't get on me. But the Ten of Wands is telling me, hey, again, it has to be, in order for you to move on into the next stage, you have to let this tower do its work. And you can't be looking back at the past and, oh, I wish it could have been this way. I wish it could have been that way. Because the Ten of Wands is telling me, baby, it's over. But if you resist the tower, it gets worse. So this is about letting these things go. If you want a clean slate, you want to begin anew, because it seems a lot of you really want to go forward. But in other words, to go forward, you have to let go of the past. You have to let go of those things that you're still lugging around. Because a tower, the more you resist a tower, the worse and worse it gets. It's just, that's the way that works, guys. So I think what it is that you have to be, the bottom of the deck is a Hierophant. For some of you, you might, gosh, I think you're grieving how things used to be in your life. You know, we go through these stages where the person that you are now is not the person that you were before. And the life and the people and everything around you prior to this moment isn't working anymore. You have to evolve. You have to change. And it seems to me with the tower, you're being forced to change. It's not like a gradual thing or something that you're willingly doing. You can't resist change. It's going to happen no matter what. And for some of you that may be mourning, it could be because every little change, a relationship that ends, or it's when someone gets sick and passes away, we mourn them. And the Hierophant, to me, is Taurus is represented here, is that we have to seek maybe a counselor or a preacher or somebody that you can talk to about these things. Because if you're still stuck in the past, maybe you need a little help and advice on how to deal with them. And also with the Hierophant, it's like it's practical, it's methodical, it's Taurus. So it's like, okay, well, instead of being so emotional about these things, we need to be practical about them. You know, really take a look at what has happened in your life, the pros and the cons, and then make a concerted, logical decision about it. But Taurus is all about being is practical and one step at a time. It's a process. It's slow. And, you know, if you know any Tauruses, I'm one of them, it takes forever for us to get off our butts and change. But eventually we do. You just have to put one foot in front of the other. Well, my friends, for some of you, it's, you know, the energies are, yeah, you can move forward, but you have to let go of everything prior to that. And if you're dealing with things that are, change in your life and you're not being able to adapt to it, seek advice, seek help, because ultimately change is for your benefit in the long run. All right, my friends, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, comment below, subscribe to my channel. That is Tarot by Marco on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm also on YouTube because I'm going to be downloading all this stuff right now. And if you want a personal reading with me, feel free to contact me here on my Facebook page. You could DM me and we could work something out. Or you can go to tarotbymarco.com and all the information about the types of readings that I offer are there. And I can't wait to read for you. Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. And remember, you know, if you need help, go seek it out. There's nothing wrong with seeking help from others. All right, guys. God bless. I'll talk to you later. Bye.